Labor Day was originally fought for and won to solve a very specific problem: relentless physical toil. A century ago, the primary threat to a worker was the sheer breakdown of the human body after 14 hours on a factory floor. We demanded a day to let our muscles recover. Today, the threat looks completely different. You finally get a long weekend, and you are sitting physically still on your couch, yet your mind is racing. You are silently calculating mortgage payments, analyzing yesterday's performance metrics, and worrying about your children's future. Achieving mere bodily stillness offers zero relief if your mind remains locked in a state of high-alert survival. To understand why a day off fails to recharge us, we have to separate our stress into two categories. The first is your survival load. These are the concrete, measurable tasks, things like your commute, answering 80 emails, or washing the dishes. This diagram separates those finite tasks from the second category, your soul burdens. These are the invisible, abstract weights bolted to those tasks. It is the chronic anxiety of losing your job, the quiet guilt, and the dread of the future. On a long weekend, sleeping in pauses the survival loads. The emails and commute stop, but the heavy soul burdens remain completely intact. Anxiety doesn't take holidays. We are treating a profound spiritual weight problem with superficial physical remedies. As long as the internal dread remains, continuous burnout is guaranteed, regardless of how many vacation days you accrue. The modern world operates on a very specific rule for resting. You must endure the pressure and finish all the work before you earn the right to stop. Rest is the reward at the finish line. That system guarantees failure because the invisible soul burdens, the need to prove your worth, the fear of falling behind, are never truly finished. The finish line is an illusion. This timeline compares the worldly setup with an inverted sequence. The gospel flips the order. True rest is granted first as a free gift. Watch the mechanics. Operating from a baseline of deep peace expands your capacity. Rest becomes the continuous power source driving work. True rest is the presence of an unbreakable internal peace before you even look at your to-do list. This concept originates from a specific historical invitation recorded in the book of Matthew. Jesus Christ directly calls out to those who are weary and carrying heavy burdens, offering them rest. This invitation centers on a direct spiritual partnership. Jesus offers to carry the internal, invisible weight alongside you, acting as a buffer between your soul and the pressure of the world. This structural diagram illustrates exactly how that partnership works. By swapping shoulders, or taking on his yoke, you transition from a solitary, fracturing pillar to distributing the crushing weight across a massively stronger foundation. Surrendering your life to him means the creator of the universe steps in to act as your primary load-bearing support. The only cure for a crushing existence is absolute surrender to a partner strong enough to carry it. I know you are tired. Even watching this video, you might be feeling the exact acute exhaustion we are talking about right now. I want you to do a power off and entrust exercise with me. Picture the greatest anxieties you are holding today and the deadlines looming over your week. Now visualize yourself sitting across a table from Jesus, physically handing those exact heavy anxieties over to him, one by one. Internally, make this declaration: Lord, I am handing this burden to you. I am choosing to rest now. This mental shift is the first step toward that internal peace, an acknowledgement that the sky can be held up by God's strength instead of your own straining. If you desire permanent access to this profound peace, you have to formally accept the invitation to let Jesus be the Lord of your life. If you're ready to drop the weight, repeat this prayer with me. Dear Jesus, I am exhausted from carrying my life on my own. I surrender my burdens, my sins, and my future to you. Forgive me, become my Lord, and teach me how to rest in your strength. Amen. Welcome to God's permanent rest. If you just prayed that with me, go to the comments right now and type, "I have found rest." And before you close this app, forward this exact video to that colleague or friend you know is secretly burning out. Give them a lifeline today. Your labor no longer has to be fueled by exhaustion, but by a permanent internal rest that remains even when the work gets hard. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m.